it's great for you to be here today and talk to us again about Zimbabwe. And one of the things that we left out on our last chat was the mystery, the magic, and the stories of Zimbabwe. And I understand that you heard stories from your father.
Yes.
And can you tell us a little bit about the stories?
It's a mountain. It's called Mount Nyangani, and he said there's believed to be spirits inside the mountain, and people disappear. It's like you see stuff, but you can't talk about it, and if you talk about it or talk in the mountain when you walk, you disappear and never come back up.
So there's a danger. So this sounds like this mountain is a symbol of death,
Probably most
possibly,
likely, yes.
and it's also a symbol of mysterious beings that could be present.
Yes.
Do you know if any of those beings are ever like fairies or monsters or giants or any of that kind of thing? Like in a lot of Europe and of course in Asia, they have dragons. As in Asia, the dragon is a symbol of happiness or good luck, and in other parts of the world, the dragon is more like a beast or a beastie. In some places, something to be feared. Of course, giants generally are. So, is there any type of giant in that mountain?
I mean, they say like there's a pond, like near the mountain,
Right.
and they've seen like mermaids in the pond, and they say they have trees that like you can see trees talk, but if you talk about it or you go in and if you see a mist coming up, you can't talk or you won't come back up.
Oh, I love that. Okay, are there any other stories that you can tell us about, or is that the key one?
That's more basically the key one.
Is that territorial though? Where are your see in the South we say our people, and I don't know if you have a word for that or you refer to your people, but do you have an area of Zimbabwe where your people are, your father's generation maybe?
Yes, they're in Mutare and Mutombo.
And so that's where this mountain would have been located.
I mean, not necessarily. I don't. It's not near. It's like near another city. It's like near the main city.
Okay, so the other thing about that is, was this story part of your father's early education, or was it just simply superstition and a story?
No, this story has been like it's even been in the news and stuff. People disappearing and not coming back out. So I mean, my grandfather used to tell them about it all the time.
And so did they try to stay away?
Yeah.
It was well, why chance it?
That's
Right.
it.
Okay, great. I love hearing about that. Now you said there were a lot of stories when we sat down
Yes.
to talk. Can you
There's
tell us
also-
about another image?
Well, there's a mountain actually in Watomba. It's like behind my grandma's house, and when you walk in the mountain, like you can't see anything, but when you're walking up, it's like at the top. They say like if you get to the top, it's really hard to get to the top, but if you do, you see goats wearing like scarves and like bandanas.
And so if you can accomplish that.
If you can
But is
accomplish
that a warning, or is that does that
They say-
draw people to want to go there?
if you make it up, it's like the ancestors are talking to you, and because they said it's like really hard to get up, and if you find a way to get up, then that means they've led you all the way up.
They've led you all the way up. How wonderful. Well, that gives students an idea that stories happen around the world. They're part of folklore, they're part of rural life, they're part of your heritage. That's the thing I like. That's what makes these stories important to everyone, especially to you if it's from the country of your birth. And of course, you visit Zimbabwe
Yes.
frequently, so this is a reminder that when you see that mountain, that there may be something there, and you're not going to go.
Yeah. That's-
Thanks a lot.
You're
We
welcome.
really appreciate you talking with us.